Oh, scared him.
Hey, I'm Andrew with Group 1. We're currently about 6,500 feet in elevation up by Snow Basin, and we're currently looking for animals.
I'm Jared Manning. We're doing some digging for the Annelida.
I'm Jake Baggett. I don't have any specialty, but I found this slug and I think that's pretty cool.
I'm Madeline Nelson. I'm the hype girl.
I'm Randy Stroud, and I'm collecting samples.
Ow.
And I'm Andrew, and I'm the video man.
Cool.
Crikey! Now here you can see a big bull moose. He's a terrifying and dangerous predator or herbivore. I don't remember which. They don't have these in Australia.
What species is he?
It is it's a moose.
No, I mean phylum. Explain what it
It's
is.
a member of phylum Chordata because it has a backbone.
As you can see here, this is elk, which belongs to the phylum Chordata. The elk on the left is a bull elk, which has long antlers, and the right is a cow elk, which has no antlers. Chordates have a notochord, a pharyngeal slits, a hollow dorsal nerval tube, an endostyle, and for some period of their life, a postanal tail. As you can see here, this is a beaver dam, which is evidence of the phylum Chordata.
These are examples of earthworms that we found on our nature hike. You can see they're wrestling with each other, and that sounds pretty exciting.
Here's a leech. It's part of Annelida phylum.
See, in the subalpine terrain,
Look,
we
it's
have
a
several
ladybug.
arthropods.
Look at how cute.
Oh, a ladybug too.
That's what I said.
So this is a ladybug, an example of an insect in the arthropod phylum. This is an example of a spider, or arachnid. Arachnids also include scorpions, which are also creepy as f***. What do you get if you cross a tarantula with a rose? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't try smelling it.
I'm Jake Baggett, and this is an illustration of a mollusk. Mollusks have looked this way for millions of years. They're bilaterally symmetrical, like a chordate is. They're symmetrical from the head to the rest of its body. Many have shells or something similar that contains the mantle, which is used to protect their vital organs and their gills. They also have a rough tongue called a radula that they use for feeding. This looks like a snail, but things like squids and octopi are also mollusks, and clams as well. Here we have a slug, a member of the Gastropoda class of mollusks, and we can see it using its foot to push the dirt aside so it can move forward. This snail's shell is made out of calcium carbonate, and it contains its vital organs and mantle.
Alright, so I'm here to talk to you guys about nematodes. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have any footage or any of our own personal photos because nematodes are typically parasitic organisms living either in plants or in the intestinal tracts of animals. And considering the fact that I didn't feel like, poking around the guts of something dead, I think it's probably for the best that we don't have any of our own images. But they are commonly found within the soil and within other organic environments, which they are typically either decomposers or leaching off nutrients from other hardworking creatures. Kind of like that one obnoxious guy, that friend that crashes on your couch, and he said he was going to be there for only 6 days, but now it's turned into 6 weeks, and oh my gosh, Jeremy, get out of my house!
I see the way you go and say alright, oh God, say alright, oh God.
Hey, I'm Jared Manning, and I'm going to talk about decomposers. A decomposer is an animal that comes in and breaks down plants and animals after they have died. An example of a decomposer is an earthworm, which converts the dead bodies into chemical nutrients, which are then released back into the environment through the ground.
And I'm going to talk about some things that you guys can do to prevent invasive species from influencing your community. Number 1, set hiking restrictions on trails. The government can put no trespassing signs to help keep the trails and things clean. Number 2, clean your hiking gear. When you go hiking, all the dirt and things that are left on your boots will transfer into the communities, causing invasive species to influence. Number 3, put more trash cans around trails and ski resorts. This will limit the amount of trash that is put around in the community. Number 4, use bait that is native. When you use bait that is non-native, it influences the community and causes things to die or become invasive. Number 5, leave the firewood where it is when you find it. Disturbing firewood causes things to get disturbed, and invasive species and parasites can influence your community.
I go around the